Titans rocked by multiple tornadoes late Monday night, early Tuesday morning. The storm destroyed more than 140 buildings, and at least 25 people have died as a result of the twisters in and around the Nashville area. Tina Tuggle is the Senior Director of Community Relations with the Titans.
We've had the opportunity to go out and talk to some of the families that were affected by the devastation. And not only myself, but the organization and our controlling owner, Amy Adams-Strunk, are just deeply moved by what needs to be done. While they need moving supplies, they need relocation, they need food. You know, it's interesting. There's so many places that want to make contributions and say you can eat here for free, but part of the problem is transportation. They don't have transportation to get to those locations. It's going to be getting cold here within the next few days, and so they need resources like survival kits, blankets, food, shelter, lanterns. There is no electricity. So the needs are so wide-ranging, and in talking to them, we've tried to determine the best ways that we could lend our support and our voices to not only do what we can internally, but raise awareness so that our community continues to feel that everyone is listening and sees it and is there for them and can help as best they can.
Great to see the beloved Titans impacting their community at this needed time. The Titans have also partnered with Hands On Nashville to encourage volunteer efforts. Titans players, staff, and their families will volunteer in Middle Tennessee tomorrow, and you at home can help right now. You can go to redcross.org/NFL to make a donation for the relief efforts. Cowboys center Joe Looney made a special visit to a local elementary school as part of the team's healthy eating program, Fuel Up to Play 60. Looney ate breakfast with the students, then led them through an obstacle course, got students pumped up about healthy eating and physical activity.
Quarterback draw. Prescott up the middle, bangs over the goal line. Touchdown.
Pressure. He's going to get sacked.
Eric Armstead just powers the left tackle.
Throwing right for the end zone. Henry caught. Touchdown. Chargers.
Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Another sack by Shaq Barrett.
It's a deep shot. Intercepted. Anthony Harris. Well done. Henry trying to turn it up. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. What's up?
Folks, I'd like you to lay your eyes on a list of names that are about to hit the Mega Millions jackpot. These are the top 10 best defensive free agents available, according to NFL.com. Go to the website to see the full list of offensive and defensive players. Jadeveon Clowney leading the way at number 1, the former number 1 overall pick. With more, here are Willie and MJD.
Well, thanks, Scott. Willie, we saw these great names, right?
Yep.
I mean, there's so many guys. Who are you picking to kind of highlight in this free agency class for defensive players?
Well, I've been talking DNs and linebackers and all that, but I want to go to the strong safety, free safety position. Anthony Harris of the Minnesota Vikings. You talk about a guy who's a ball hawk. He has range. He has great skills. He's not afraid to get dirty up in the box. And when you look at what he does, he can affect the play from a lot of different ways. Here he is on the opposite hash. This is too deep. He's turned already, thinking the ball's coming this way. Reads Phillip Rivers right now, knows the ball's going the other way. Look at the range, MJD.
I see it.
Gets across, gets the interception, puts the game away, take a knee. Here he is in the box. He's going to get the tight end. That's Hunter Henry. Goes up, 2 gaps, extension, comes off, makes the tackle. Not a lot of guys willing at the safety position to come in the box and play it. Here he is again, getting physical, delivering the blow against Devontae Adams. Delivers the blow, gets off, makes the tackle. So when you got a guy that's willing to play in the run game, that has a lot of range, great ball skills, that can make a lot of plays, he's going to be up for a lot of dough.
He's definitely going to make some bread. I mean, come on, I need a little bit more from Devontae Adams. You just can't be out here catching touchdowns all the time. Yeah, help in the running game a little bit, right?
But there's some running backs. There's a lot of notable running backs also in free agency. So when you look at the list, Derrick Henry, I would say, is at the top of the list. Melvin Gordon, Kenyon Drake, Carlos Hyde. There are a lot of guys that are in free agency. So since you're a beast at the running back position,
I appreciate that.
Please give us your top 5 list of free agents.
Yeah, I got you. Well, look, first of all, I was kind of torn at 5 between Frank Gore and Carlos Hyde, and I'm going to give it to Frank Gore, and I'm going to tell you why.
At number 5.
At number 5. So Frank Gore is going to be here because, Willie, we both know this. You need a coach and a player on the field at all times. But Frank Gore was that in Buffalo. One of the reasons I felt like Buffalo was successful because they ran the ball well. And he came in and he did his part, but he also coached up Singletary as well and made him better. So you need coaches all around. That's why I have Frank Gore.
And he's still productive.
Yep. All right, number 4, I'm going to go with Jordan Howard. And I know he didn't have the best year in Philadelphia. He was a little banged up, but you got to go back and watch him when he was in Chicago, when he got utilized the right way. Matter of fact, go back to this tape against the Packers. When he got utilized the right way, he dominated the game. And so, again, he is a bigger back, and we saw what Derrick Henry did late in the season. Right. Teams want to run the ball late in the season. If you can run the ball with big backs, especially young guys that want to make plays, you can do that.
And he's a downhill runner.
And that's what you want. Number 3, we're going to go with the versatile Kenyon Drake right there.
Kenyon Drake.
I was shocked that the Miami Dolphins traded him to the Cardinals, that the Cardinals wanted him. But once he got there,
perfect fit.
He showed what he was supposed to be. Now, I don't know why he's on this list because he should have been locked up a long time ago. But, again, when the Cardinals got hot late in the year, they ran the ball, they got him the ball, and he made things happen. He actually had them put David Johnson, one of the top backs in the league a couple years ago, on the bench. All right, number 2.
I don't think he gets out of Arizona.
I hope not. Melvin Gordon. We're going to go with Melvin Gordon here.
Yep.
And this is the thing. I told people a long time ago when Melvin Gordon, come here. Don't. I told people a long time ago when Melvin Gordon, hold on, Scott, this is serious. When Melvin Gordon held out that if the Chargers didn't sign him or bring him in camp, it wasn't going to be a good season. And it wasn't. And so he needs to go somewhere he's going to be utilized his skill. Now he can roll the B-roll. Show the tape, because this is what he's going to give you. He is a guy that is going to score touchdowns. He's going to make guys miss. He's a big guy, and he catches the ball out of the backfield. You need to find a place that wants to utilize his talents because he's a very talented running back, and he needs to get paid for his services.
Let's just keep him with the Chargers.
Nah, I think that's over with. That bridge might have been
Two-headed
burned.
monster, him and Eckler.
Okay, so look, you were right, Willie. We're going to say Derrick Henry's number 1, but I'm going to tell you why.
Of course he is. Come on now.
At the Combine, you're going to talk to all these different type of coaches. And I talked to a couple coaches and personnel people at the Tennessee Titans. And it was crazy. Because all they told me was, look, our whole offense was turn around, Derrick Henry right, Derrick Henry left. Why is he still out here? What is going on? This man is unstoppable. He rushes for 1,000 yards in November and December every year. It's unbelievable. And then, this is the best part about it. You can bring it back to me and Willie, because I want people to see Willie's face. Yeah,
okay.
Look, put Willie in this. Okay, real quick. Listen, have you ever seen a team run the ball in the 2-minute drill in the playoffs?
No.
They did it against your Patriots. It was unbelievable.
I knew that's why you wanted to bring me in. You know what? This was a great segment. There's some great notable running backs in the free agency, and we're going to get away from you, and we're going to Scott. Thank you.
When you weigh 290 pounds, you're not supposed to run a 4.9 40.
Oh, he got out.
And yet that's exactly what Ross Blacklock did.
I'm going to give him the 4.8.
And when you're still a prospect, highly rated but not yet drafted, you're not supposed to answer this question.
There's one quarterback in the NFL you have to take down.
And yet that's exactly what Ross Blacklock is about to do.
Of course. I was going to say you can't say
next.